Good day, everyone, and welcome to Obedient Family TV, the program Now Hope Alive. Yes, hope day, oh my people, as we don't come out today on a good morning, afternoon, and evening, wherever on a day. We come out today, hear plenty things will be say they flash at news. Some people, they call them breaking news. Say U.S. court don't grant Tinubu's request. Make them for seal all his criminal records where they there. Now, fact check, now we come, make we come show now. Say he get as he take B, so that one now we they carry come. Then we also carry some other things. So we say they happen both for National Assembly, where we say they don't they sing the song when it be national item now. Now Tinubu's anthem now they do for National Assembly. Then the things where we say they happen for Court of Appeal, so and the how Tinubu won on the whole oil where we say they come out from Niger Delta now, where they talk say in the bunker, then get allegations say Tinubu's son say it don't begin they join them for bunkering. That one from Jackson Ode and plenty other things. So we say they come out from the issue of protest from Kanu to Nasarawa to Kogi and waiting do know they talk. All these ones now with the carry come today. And the people will be saying and they join me to talk all these things. I get Angel for studio, I get Princess, and our own UC Maxwell will join us for Zoom.
Good day, my well-meaning Nigerians, my lovely and intelligent, obedient worldwide. Welcome. Tell your neighbor, say hope day, but not in our politicians or in our leaders, but in God. Nigerian judiciary and now an APC arm, luring arms. Welcome. Let's discuss.
Greetings, well-meaning Nigerians and fellow obedience worldwide. Welcome back to Hope Alive. INEC and Nigerian judiciary are the real threats of this country. Until we do a clean sweep, they'll keep doing what they are doing without fear. Well, join us as we discuss.
Yes, so if you they join us anywhere, make you no forget to give thumbs up, make you they encourage us as we they come out every day as the opposition. We are officially the opposition. So every day we go come out. All the things we said then they do wrong, where this government, Tinubu's government, and these cabinet members, they do where they wrong, where they affect our people for Nigeria. We go come out, we go talk them. And at the talk where we they talk, now go they help, they cushion them, make them know say they no go kill us while we they wait as oppositions. Now, make we start with waiting they fly, the news where they fly around everywhere. Angel, you know, then they talk say they don't grant Tinubu request for court. Say, as you see, I'm say U.S. court grants Tinubu's request opposing release of confidential records with FBI, CIA, and others. And we know saying a fact check, we go make we dig, make we see whether true this court don't stop FBI and CIA, make them for no comot this record. As in talk saying that every month they go they comot them. As we check, Angel, waiting you help us see as on a check them.
Yeah, as we check and we no see any letter where they release pertaining that one. Because even the one self where we check, we see denial. So no be true.
Okay.
They no grant them anything.
Okay. So Princess, no na do this check. Me I follow do, but I like make I dey hear from her before me I go chook my mouth for inside. Because what you they see now breaking news for this side though, breaking like say them pay them to the discourage people. Not be say this report what they talk about say you go do anything again since Supreme Court don't do anything they won't do. So not be say you go do anything. But people for Niger won't close that chapter. They won't know how Bola Tinubu take enter US. They won't know how intake get in social security number. They won't know how intake enter the school because even FBI talk say he know they CSUs at that time. You understand? Yeah. So all these things now the thing where we say Nigerians want closure. As in no one talk them. They won't see them as US go carry them come out. And this thing when they talk now, from waiting you tell me, okay, man, no use your mouth, chop onions. Tell me what you think for the news where they fly around. Angel don't talk her own. Say no be true. And true, no be true.
Yes.
Make you talk.
I think that what they actually did was more like giving him permission to now intervene in the case.
Yes.
Do you understand? Because all along there was no issue between him and this, like he did not have any rights per se to actually intervene in that case.
He's not a party to that matter.
Yeah, exactly. So now, because he has been appealing and going back to forth, the man no one make anything come out. He has just been back to back. So I think now George Howell now kind of gave him permission to now intervene in the case, so he can now maybe now follow the normal proceedings,
like join
matter now.
Exactly.
Do you understand? So
okay.
I think that's what it is.
So our people now don't hear them from Angel and I don't hear them from Princess. That their breaking news where then they talk say they don't talk say maybe FBI no come on that record. They don't talk say maybe CIA no come on now. No be true. It be waiting that order where then they talk about. Now simple order where we say na join that. Tinubu motion making lawyer Henderson join that very case. Say he won't intervene. And according to what they write for there, they talk say the judge give him permission making for enter because of saying a matter nine then they talk. And for this very case, the one where they for screen now, this one they order a memorandum of order where that Judge Bell Howell give. Now this very judge for this very memorandum when give all that motion where we say around Greenspan don't bring come. The three of them where them bring like 1 week ago, all those ones then talk say they no go take those ones because then talk say all the things when down they talk for that very place say it don't pass. The Supreme Court matter when they talk say it don't pass. The issues where they inside where they make and they rush as a person will be saying in one the thing to come out urgent. So all those letters when don't put urgent now I don't deny them. Make our producer sure the last page we are on a see and make on a see actually waiting transpire for that very last page. Now 10 pages of Judge Howell's memorandum of order, so to speak. So he denied the first one that has to deal with okay, let me read it out as it is on the screen. He said for the conclusion and the order. He said, for the foregoing reasons, which me I don't talk and for as our own, as we take talk. He said, it is hereby ordered that the plaintiff, which is Aaron Greenspan motion for reconsideration, EF number 22 is denied, and it is further ordered that the plaintiff's first motion to take judicial notice, number 23, is denied, and it is further ordered that the plaintiff's second motion to take judicial notice is also denied. So ordered, Judge Howell. Now, all this deny where the judge they talk about. Now, the motions were in filed that time, where in the big court, made them give urgent hearing, made them for release. Say Supreme Court won't deliver judgment. He denied that one as number one. He denied the second one where he called reconsideration. Then he can't deny the last one where in they explain say things that happen for Nigeria, make them foresee record this one and that one. So all this denies, no be say then deny say they no go FBI no go release Tinubu document. No be say FBI, CIA no go release Tinubu's file according to what where they get for there. So we are still waiting. Today is the last day. There's a possibility that by tomorrow we might be seeing documents as they have promised, because this is something that they have promised before that they are going to do. So the court has not told them not to release it. What they have done is admitting Tinubu to join the matter as an intervener, as somebody that his name is being mentioned. That is what that is. We'll be moving out from here, but make we for tell and say the fact check, jail. That's something when they talk, work. The matter still they go on, and I'm sure that majority of Nigerians are still waiting to see how Tinubu went to United States, how he went to the schools he went to, and what he did in United States. The only people that can investigate and bring those things to light is the FBI and the CIA. We are looking up to them. So with that very one, make we move away, make we travel, come back from America, make we come back to Niger, see what thing they happen for Niger, for Kanu, and Jayoma, they do muye for Kanu people. Yes,
so Kanu people na talk na do their own be, because they don't talk and say they no want another person. Na Abba, na in they want, and na in they voted, na in they give their mandate to. So whatever judges they do, you know, consign them. They no even want here. This one no be say peaceful. No, they no want. Everybody is marching out. Even when police can't give order, they no want here because they say we know who we voted for. I know say voters now then go determine who is the winner, not the judges, because judges go collect money for backyard, can't judge whatever they want to do. I trust Kanu people and I held them for it. Yes, so Angel, the Kanu people, I go even advise people where we say, make them check out the editorial in Mobile Punch of yesterday. It sums up precisely what is wrong with the Nigerian judiciary, and which the CJN and the president of the Court of Appeal willfully refuse to see. Make una go read them. Voters should determine winners, not judges. Go and read it and find out. It's a fine one, and I give them kudos for that very editorial, giving full page to the issues that are in Nigeria. Like Angel said, it is not for these judges, the CJN, for them to decide the people who should rule a full-fledged state in Nigeria, like Kano, like Plateau, like Nasarawa and Kogi. They should not be. It is the people's mandate. It is what the people want that should happen. So we can see people who are protesting everywhere. Appeal Court failed us, Supreme Court failed us. Restore justice to all Supreme Court. That's the what people are. Now, coming to you, Princess, we recall that this, just like these people are crying all over, during the time that we are before the Supreme Court and as Samani's this thing, we're expecting people to come out to say the mandate, what people had voted for should be counted, and not necessarily what the court bring out, because court is to decide on the issues of law. And not the issues of whether you get and casted your vote, because an ordinary man in the streets does not know that INEC stamp will be in that very place. So why would you now tell him that he casted his vote because INEC did not put his stamp, then who he choose should not go? Exactly. This is surprising how they are supposed to punish a candidate or the people for the flaws of INEC, the institution that is supposed to ensure that all these things are in place. Because they are not the ones that got the ballot paper. The INEC issued the ballot paper to them. And when things go wrong, instead of them to take the blame and sort things out as it should be, they are referring the blame back to the people. Back to people that came out to vote for the right person that they want to be there. And I feel like what Kano State is doing right now is what we would have done back in February after when they issued the judgment that wasn't okay with everybody. It was obvious that something went wrong in that judgment. And everybody was calm about it. But Kano State right now is taking the bull by the horn. And they are saying we are not going to do what has been going on all along. If they leave it, it will continue like that. Exactly. We dey see Dino Melaye as he dey para. He dey talk, and I no be say I no support Dino Melaye, because now he talk say no go court. He talk say no get any atom of faith for the judiciary, you understand? I no go blame him, you understand? But he get something wey be say I no too like about Uncle Dino, you understand? Now, Uncle Dino talk say that time where this election just happened, he talk say something go happen, that action is going to be taken, you understand? Is it that he is not able to mobilize Kogi people, you understand me, to match INEC to eyeball, you understand me? Does it mean that he cannot mobilize his own supporters, you understand me, to ask INEC to do the needful? Because it's actually somebody that we need to take the bull by the horn. Let's hear where in the complaint. Make we hear in complaint first, then we'll go talk small about him. Now, so I did not take talk. He no talk as in there as vehemently as he used to talk. Let's take a listen.
Social media here. I'm here to address us once again in the course of our state history, Kogi State. And today I'll be discussing what I have christened or titled, Why I Will Not Go to tribunal. That is the heading. And the subheading is INEC and Judiciary, the biggest threat to democracy in Nigeria. INEC and Judiciary, the biggest threat to democracy in Nigeria. Fellow pressmen, in all thriving democracies around the world, the election management body like INEC and the judiciary are its sustaining pillars. The constitutional duty of INEC is to conduct periodic, free, fair, and credible elections and declare the popular will of the people as expressed through the ballot, but at moments, election results are not written and prepared before election day. Sorry, I take that again. The constitutional duty of INEC is to conduct periodic, free, fair, and credible elections and declare popular will of the people as expressed through the ballot, but at the moment, election results are now written and prepared before election day under Professor Mahmood Yakubu. The judiciary is supposed to be the last line of defense of democracy and the rule of law. But the tragedy today is that the judiciary over the years have not lived up to the expectation fully on matters of electoral justice. Worse still, it has now been captured by APC and it's now the weakest link for the subversion of democracy in Nigeria. What a disgrace and shame to the largest black race of the world. A democracy without a rule of law and a courageous judiciary has in it an inner virus that will lead to its destruction. The common saying that judiciary is the last hope of aggrieved citizens is now an empty slogan because the judiciary is truly now the lost hope of the people of Nigeria. That is why I, Dino Melaye, will not dignify a captured judiciary that is now a department of APC by filing a petition over Kogi State's governorship elections that majority of the results were pre-written before the election day by INEC officials. Under the most corrupt chairman, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, the most pernicious, odious vermin that ever presided over election management body in Nigeria. I repeat, Mahmood Yakubu is the most pernicious, odious vermin that ever presided over the election management body in Nigeria, INEC. Why should any responsible Nigerian go to the tribunal when APC has captured the judiciary and their members, that's APC members, openly boast at rallies about their control of a corrupt judiciary of cash and carry? Why should other political parties and Nigerians participate in future elections with the conclusion of grip and total control of INEC through the appointment of APC card-carrying members as commissioners into INEC, who will recruit ad hoc staff, APC supporters as pool officials? All recognized
APC's total control of INEC. Yes, so now APC, but the thing will be say as Uncle Dino, they take talk. I know why they call him Uncle. This Dino Melaye, now person I respect, you know, as a senior brother, and also as somebody will be say they talk well, but he get some things will be say Dino talk against PO that time when still they vex me. But make I leave that very side. As in talk say make all the oppositions come together, make we for fight. That one I support. But make somebody they lead. No be saying that to talk, make you the lead. If you talk say make we oppose vehemently, make you the lead because you don't there for National Assembly, Uncle Dino. I no see wetin and wetin you do. And I go still just yab you small, because when you there for National Assembly, you get the opportunity to change some of the loopholes where they here. You no change them. That loophole don't affect you, because wetin dey work for Naija, na the person wey know how to read, na he go read pass. So I go just say maybe Yaya Bello know how to read pass, or maybe APC know how to read pass. But e get something wey Dino dey talk here wey I like, and that thing wey he dey talk be say, he say make we join hands, because if we no deal with this corruption wey dey now, na im be say any vote wey we cast, whether na 3 years or 4 years time we dey cast vote, e no go work, because na pure capture na im dey now. As im talk say no go go court, na so if we leave am like that, if e reach another 3 years, nobody go gree go talk. Although im dey prescribe say make we boycott election. No be to boycott election, na make we comot for street, demand the sack of INEC chairman, make e comot. All the people wey be APC members wey dem bring as rec, as wetin dem dey call them for different states for Nigeria, make all of them comot. If we sit down, make we dey watch till 2027, the thing wey happen now go even worse, because dem go perfect new ones wey be say we no know. I don carry that one comot. Angel, make we for enter. Wait, even Ethan Achon, okay na. Angel dey tell me say Labour Party man for this thing talk say the INEC don do them overdose. The same thing where Dino dey talk here, na Achon of LP dey talk. If they even beg, according to what you tell me, yes, say they even beg, making people forgive and say he no fit protect their vote again, because na INEC rig am direct. No be so e talk.
Yes, because the thing no even reach local government. They even collect am from polling units straight to state house. Say
no reach ward.
No reach ward at all.
And instead they say go secure him from ward level.
Yes.
Instead say get that kind of power. So anyway, Sha, make we hear from the man Ethan Achonu wey be say as him take talk am, make we listen to am. We no go tey, we go come back now.
Former senator, I'm the Labour Party governorship candidate in the just concluded selection process in Imo State. So I just want to bring to the notice of the entire world what is happening right now. Right from the onset, we made it clear to the national, to the chairman of INEC, Professor Mahmood, that there are certain things he must put in place for us to have a free and fair election. One of them being the removal of the REC. Secondly, that we must have collation at ward level, local government level, before state level. And also, we insisted that the result sheets must be signed by 3 officers, a national commissioner, the REC, and then each EO will sign that of his local government, so that there will be no manipulation of the result sheets. Surprisingly, they agreed. When it came to the stakeholders meeting, they agreed to these things. But surprisingly, on the election day, there was no collation at the ward level. Even in some local governments, there was no collation. They moved everything to the state. And then, where in those areas that you had insecurity, where there was no election whatsoever, results were collated. There was cluster voting in Osun, and then even the Attorney General of the state on television that the whole world watched, he confirmed that he moved people with 80 buses from Owerri to Osun in an election where they said there will be no vehicular movement. And then, in front of the returning officer, gentlemen, it's unimaginable that Bayelsa State, with 8 local governments, took 3 days to collate. Imo State with 27, within 2 hours, in spite of the insistence of the Labour Party chairman, Barrister Kanu, that there were irregularities which should be looked into before collation would start. Even when the man was reminded, that's Nigeria is crazy. When the man was reminded, look at what Professor Oti did. The man was so angry that nobody should mention Professor Oti, that he's not Professor Oti. You know, they'll try to show him that there was a good example, that there was somebody who stood up for democracy, whether he could do the same. The man was so enraged. I was shocked. I was watching the television. I couldn't believe that somebody who went to primary, secondary, university, got up to the level of a professor, could do that on national television even. So, but Nigeria, this is where we are right now. And then before this election, people were telling me, how can you go and run against a governor who had 27 over 27? And I said, well, somebody has to do something to showcase what is going on, what Nigeria has become. You know, so I went through it, and I'm apologizing to Imolites. I promised you that we'll protect the votes. Remember that what I said was that if you bring it to the World Collation Center, we will take over. It never went to any World Collation Center in Imo State. Most of them, all of them were straight to the local government. Most of them were not even collected at local government. So what were we protecting? And then...
Okay, we don't hear the one of Dino. We can't hear the one of Achono from Imo. We don't hear other ones, the one from Plateau. Instead, they for government, see, they talk now until they come out. The one of Kanu, that one, a lamentation, protest everywhere. The one of Kogi, the one of Bayelsa, and so on and so forth. We don't hear them everywhere, but waiting with the talk here, Angel, as you talked before, make you no be say, they do this well in way than they do for another 3 years and then come back and continue the same thing. What's the way forward?
I think the way forward is what the Kanu people are doing. Anytime they do that thing, we need to stand up, match them power for power. Because if we sit down like this, it's not gonna work. Yes, it's not gonna work, because what Akpabio is doing in that National Assembly, person no even understand. Because their thoughts, they always talk nonsense. Because how can he compare Nigerian suffering to giving birth? You can't even compare the two. Nigerians are suffering, and all the executive and National Assembly are doing are just eating money. They are just there squandering the whole funds. They will borrow, they will squander, and they will tell Nigerian people, the masses, oh, calm down. It's like pregnancy. Pregnancy lasts for 9 months, and you will see the joy forever. But in this, their case is hopelessness. We can't even see any light, even from the beginning to the end of the tunnel. Yeah,
Angel, you know, sir, about your talk say make Nigerians breathe. You understand? In that breathe, wanna go breathe. You understand? But make we they move forward to other things. We know say for National Assembly, we then don't even begin to sing another song when we be Nigerian. According by Princess, you get some things where they tell me this afternoon.
Coming to that Akpabio matter, Akpabio was saying that, like he was more like comparing Nigeria with USA, saying that what Nigeria has achieved in 24 years, that was what, and that USA, it's taking them 185 years to achieve. And I went down into the article to see what this man is saying we achieved. And I'm so disappointed that he said that our achievement as a country is that our president and vice president emanated from the Senate. Like they were former senators.
That is the achievement.
That's the achievement. So they are not even ashamed that the best thing they could produce, the way this country is right now, they are proud that the person heading this country is coming from the Senate. Is that not something to be ashamed of, that you should be denying them?
With a forged certificate.
And like, it's so appalling that, and overall, they are just like worshipping these people instead of serving the people that put them in that seat. Or even if you stole it, at least pretend like you care about
Let's even take a listen to Akpabio and what he said at the National Assembly. Let's take a listen.
Nigerians strongly believe that with the debt profile of the day today, that we are the man for the job to fix our economy. Already we have seen significant economic reforms, starting with the courageous removal of the petroleum subsidy, which has become an albatross to our nation. You have taken the right steps to unify the multiple foreign exchange markets. You have signed the 2023 electricity bill into an act of parliament, not to mention other good works that you have done. Mr. President, as the removal of the petroleum subsidy caused some discomfort in the nation, you responded with compassion and doled out palliatives to assuage the effects on the good people of Nigeria. We salute you. We, the elected representatives of the masses of this country, we have taken note of your responsiveness to governance. We have also taken note that these bold steps taken so far by this government have created some measures of economic discomfort to Nigerians, so we plead for continued support for the government to actualize the long-term benefits of these policies. The pain of today is like the pain of childbirth. When the result of the baby manifests, we will rejoice and will forget the pains of childbirth. However, we hope these budgetary estimates contain provisions to ameliorate the sufferings that the economic measures so far have exerted on our fellow citizens whom we represent. The
Thank you very much.
Hi. Anyway, when I see date and everything as it take happen for National Assembly, then don't get another national anthem now where they want to they give Tinubu for inside National Assembly. National Assembly instead of Nigerians this thing. Nigerians, what do they call them myself?
National anthem.
National anthem. May them forgive national anthem and don't begin to sing Tinubu song inside the National Assembly. Anyway, Sha, we get our peoples where we said and they talk for different for inside X. We get Miss Pills. She talks a majority of Nigerian politicians are mentally ill. They suffer from a chronic mass delusion and psychosis. How else do you explain senators singing on your mandate during budget presentation? What happened to the national anthem? There are absolutely no excuse for this madness. None. That one they come up from PLs. Then we get Queen B where talk say how this is how low Nigeria has degenerated. All institutions in Nigeria has been destroyed. Instead of the Nigerian national anthem, drop down hype song is being sung at the National Assembly, and I know what that one mean. An equal arm of the government with the executive. Not even the military era has this ever happened. We get plenty people where we said in the talk for X, but our time they will not get time make we go into all this. But as you deal with us now, I beg make you for like and share. Now the way if you take encourage us and also make other people foresee what they happen and how they take happen as we don't become officially the oppositions. Like and share. Subscribe. Make Obedient Family continue to the stand. Make we continue because we get a long time to go to the discourse. Every day we must come out to talk one thing or the other where concern well-meaning Nigerians. So Princess, going back to, we see Peter Obi spoke on the demolitions going on in Lagos State, correct?
Yes.
And he made a pronouncement on it. And we also heard that Senator Ume went there. But let's take PO's this thing on it. Let's take PO's tweets, and then we know where we are. Okay. Let me take it. He said, it is with complete despondency and unhappiness that I have followed the ongoing demolitions of properties across the country, especially knowing the extra hardship such acts have been heaping on helpless citizens who are already battling with multidimensional poverty. What a responsive government should be doing under the current harsh economic conditions in the country is to come up with measures aimed at alleviating the people's hardship and to carry out measures that will take more people out of poverty. Even if there are some violations as the governments are claiming, this critical time is not auspicious to such an exercise. Knowing the hardship in the land and the consequences it will have on the poor who are struggling to make ends meet with their little resources. The poor in our midst who are putting their mega resources are going through very severe financial stress that should not be multiplied further. In some cases, the properties being demolished are the lifetime savings and retirement abodes of aged and incapacitated. From the rigs in different states to where the VLCC is docked in the Delta state and only 800K officially declared in the scheme carried out by the Sterling Oil Group and government officials. Once it is filled to capacity, the vessel departs to India. I think this is different from what I am going through that has to do with P2B's tweet. This is P2B's grassroots mobilization. But obviously, I've gotten the gist that I wanted on P2B gist. He was clearly talking about
the demolition.
The demolitions that are happening in Lagos.
Yes.
And it's more like they are doing it about cleansing, maybe taking out people who didn't vote for them, because where these things are happening are where people did not vote for Tinubu. Obviously, Lagos didn't vote for Tinubu, you understand? And they didn't vote for Sanwo-Olu. So what is happening there is more like vindictive.
Yes.
And that is where P2B is living in. But people could actually go to P2B's tweet page to get the gist of everything he has said. But I believe that Senator Victor of the Labour Party has visited Lagos and also spoke with the man in charge of these demolitions. Yeah. Let's take a listen to what they had to say about those demolitions. Let's take a listen. We no go take, we go just take small this thing. But let me hear what MJ has to say about this.
It's so disheartening because those things took people longer time to build. Some people, I think it might take them 5 years, 4 years to build, and you demolish the thing under 30 seconds. Yeah,
but Angel, it's not just even about demolishing it in 30 seconds. It's the point that most of these people have C of O. Exactly. Most of these people were given approvals by the government. Exactly. You understand? Yeah. So it's not like they just went and built. Igbos don't do that. They have money quite all right because they are business people. But they don't just go and build without getting approval from government. You can't even do that in Lagos. So the question is, people who has C of O that is validly gotten by government, not through fraudulent means, and their properties are being destroyed like that. It is vindictive. It is because they did not vote for APC. That should not be happening.
Exactly, in a democracy.
Yes, yes.
I was about coming up with that because in the first place, how were they able to build those, construct those buildings is because they were given permission to. No one that has those kind of millions of naira will build such edifice just for them to know that maybe 5 years from now it will be brought down because I don't have that amount of money to do it. It's not possible. There's no right thinking person that will do that kind of a thing. So for this kind of thing to keep happening over and over, and if you notice, these demolitions are happening strictly in the Igbo area, where the Igbos are residing. And they are saying we should care about, we are all one in Nigeria and all. But yet they are against us just because you don't vote for a particular party. I thought this country has a freedom of voting. You should have the freedom to vote whichever party or whichever person you decide to. But when you don't do that, you are being punished for it. And
then the courts do nothing, the law enforcement don't do nothing. Meanwhile, we have laws that say that if they oppress you when you want to vote, that people, electoral offenders must be prosecuted. Yeah. We have MC Olomo, whatever they call his name, has not been prosecuted and all of that. But anyway, Sha, let's take a listen to what Victor Ume of our Labour Party had a discussion with the person who is actually making these demolitions happen in Lagos State. Let's take a listen to that.
Don't tackle things the proper way. But
I know that if I came here before now, that
would have been
solved long ago.
And I should thank my chairman because he showed understanding. It's because he knows about his job.
Yes.
So on both sides, he knows what to say.
Yes.
He knows what to blame, who to blame, and the way forward. And that is what he has just done now.
So we have some reprieve.
We are sending a delegation to Lagos that will be led by the general manager in charge of donor coordination over this weekend, and everything will be settled.
Distinguished, thank you very much. I'm very grateful.
Compliments of the ending.
Okay, so we have seen that credit to Njenje Media for bringing that up to us. So with all those ones where we say we don't talk, let our people know and all well Nigerians know that you can live wherever you choose in Nigeria. You have freedom of speech. You also have freedom to exercise wherever you are living. But again, live within the place where you have government's approval to stay. And let us also learn lessons now and start the preparation against 2027 now. That is where we are going to look at. And when we look at our time now, our time don't they give us signal. Signal, we say, make we see how we go begin the round up, because things will be say, e dey with us plenty, but we don't, our time don't already go. So with that very one, I dey see say everybody, they tell me say, make we for Vano, they go. So, Angel, make we for greet our people worldwide, and the rest of them, they know say, we don't tell them the one of until tomorrow when we come back, we go tell them other things. We're plenty for this our book.
Yes, so voters should determine the winners and not the judges. Thank you so much, my obedient and lovely obedient worldwide. Like, subscribe. Make all the obedient they hear waiting they happen. Make them know say waiting APC government they do. They don't pocket the judiciary. Make we know waiting they happen. We appreciate you now. We love you now. But God loves you more. Bye for now.